Let me just stop the fan from oscillating and probably turn it down. It's probably something we ought to do, you know? That way it's not going off like crazy or anything while we're playing the video game.
Huh?
Water.
Oh, I should get a lemonade. Oh, we're back.
Literally started streaming. Had all this time. She was just sitting here fucking around on her phone while I was out here working the entire time. Definitely wasn't also fucking around on my phone at all. And she just has the audacity to walk away. And I need her to talk and do lines. Oh, thank you.
See? Got you a water.
Are you ready to read? You ready to get your read on, Coco?
Non-tacos.
Any mini. So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like what?
Like, the mediums training, or, like, how they interpret their spirit powers.
Inherit.
Interpret. Inherit. Similar words.
They're kind of not.
They both start with N.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a stick shift movie theater. Do you think that that's also similar? Because it started with N?
Hey. Don't knock it till you try.
Okay. I suppose this village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type. At least on the surface. What happened? Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Anything at all? Just whatever you think could help.
No.
Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. The victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too.
That's right. The reaction yesterday when I asked was...
I don't know who you're talking about.
You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago. I was, like, a patient, yeah.
Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
You're sleeping in the bed. Let the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it?
Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight.
Bear and fish. Deductive wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kieran Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir?
Isn't it cute? I, like, totally brought that.
Ah, so it's yours, huh?
Yeah, Also, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears.
Huh. Wait, famous for bears?
But it's like, okay, if you ever see, like, a bear, you just play dead and they just, like, leave you alone.
Is that right?
Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally not of no use.
Has she actually tried to fight one? Did this woman pick a fight with a bear? Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this was here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few foiled pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. A few folded pieces. The small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean, or symbolize. If I had one of these in my office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorative, with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Phoenix Fight, interior designer.
2024.
Coming 2024. He gives up lawyering to become an interior designer.
He found his real passion.
He was interior designer. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Okay. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although the incinerator piques my curiosity. I already looked at it. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So, time to move on. June 20th. Fay Manor. Channeling chamber. Looks like Detective Gumshoe's in here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, hi.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Good morning.
I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely tea. So better you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
I'm sure Maya will be very grateful.
That's Mystic Maya, good sir.
She's one scary lady. What? How'd she do that? How'd you just make her pupils disappear?
Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya.
Could it be the demons?
It could be the demons.
It could in fact be the demons.
Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as I did.
As did I.
As I did.
As did I.
As I did.
As did
I did.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
Do you mean that awful tragedy?
Yes.
That man murdered me. So I killed him.
Maya?
Stop away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
What happened here in this room after I left?
Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head.
Like, please leave this to me. Just a fucking haymaker to the side. You think she got a running start and like jumped up and like did a full Superman punch from across the room? Bam! Anyway, to make her go unconscious, correct? No, just to do it.
That is correct. Next, I perform the spirit severing technique.
Spirit severing technique.
The spirit of the nurse, that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse spirit back to the other world. The realm.
I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Channeling. By the way, what is this room exactly?
The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean?
Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls, an especially strong spirit,
There you go.
that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside.
Would it happen if the same she entered an easy body or a hard body? You get it, because, like, difficulty is easy.
Press the button. To put it in another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous? Like what if a demon just, like, it takes over the body instead? Like, what if you, like, miss the holy spirits of a person and just get a demon?
You sound like a baby.
You sound like a baby. Coward. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in the spirit channeling realm.
An experienced medium has a little problem controlling it? Yeah, controlling the spirit.
But Maya, I mean Mystic Maya. That was her first channeling.
Good sir!
Oh god! Still gets pissed.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be...
That folding screen there. It is the Qur'an sacred writings. Along with the Qur'an sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Pearl! So, how is Pearl today?
Mr. Wright.
Yeah?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession.
Uh-huh.
When compared to either Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
Uh-huh. That's very impressive. But notice how that didn't answer my question?
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and it is the pride of the Branch family.
Okay, go off, Queen, but you didn't answer my question. Wow, she's really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what?
She knows. Our real passion is interior designing.
It's like you should quit lawyering. I know you've been thinking about remodeling this room. I can see it in your eye.
She knows.
Graphic design is my passion. Interior design is my passion, says Phoenix.
I always knew I just needed the sign.
It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it.
Not as old as you.
Oh, this is... It's a hole. Can it have been made by a bullet?
11, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Oh, your screen's fucked, by the way. Alright, please tell... Maya, I said I.
What was that?
I mean, Mystic Maya.
I will tell her.
I need new pants. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. Some branches of the sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. Why the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Oh, no one's hiding back there.
Why'd you have to say that?
I don't know, I just read the line, okay? Maybe Phoenix is just praying that someone ain't hiding back there. Wait for it. Okay. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. That or the absolute crazy amount of blood on the floor. like he's just sitting right there in the blood spot. It's like, it's weird. It's a little wet.
Splashing in it.
It's still wet. It's not even fully dry. Phoenix is so desensitized. So for the medium sits, I assume. 4 panels, a straw, damp from the humidity. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. That's it? That's all I find?
Ah. Yeah. That's it.
Next.
We have to find the little kid.
June 20th, Right and Co. Law Offices. Phew, feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. That's that newspaper Dr. Gray bought the other day. Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the courtroom record. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic.
Yep. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. If you ever seen a cookie.
I haven't seen a cookie. I don't know what cookies are.
Wow. That's tragic. Get some help.
No. Man, must be another round of questioning. I hope the detectives are taking it easy on her, but these kind of cases aren't usually taken lightly either. I guess I'll come back later.
Limes?
Took you one in the burger. Oh.
Did I need something from the grocery store? No, she got me questioning my whole life.
Limes. Cheese.
We have cheese.
Rice-a-roni.
What?
Macaroni.
I don't even eat macaroni.
It's her! Quick! Get her! like Phoenix just dive tackles her.
I got you now, kid.
Here to answer some fucking questions. Like, what's this stone? What's it mean? Huh? Fair enough.
But I could also use if you love me.
Yeah. Set me free. And if I come back, I'm yours. No? You could say if you love me. That's to set her free. She comes back. Yours. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday.
Give her. The rock. The rock. The rock.
Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you.
Mystic Maya. Good sir.
She's not here. She can't hurt me now. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
That's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke. She can speak?
You as well.
Who are you?
I put on a happy animal show for you. Go watch your animal show.
I'm Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Who needs to go watch the Happy Animal Show?
Dio and Trident.
What Happy Animal Show did you put on?
Oh, some show.
Okay,
With a cat in a bed.
fair enough. I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
I'm gonna leave. You're just gonna barge your way.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
I'm pretty sure she's like 10 or something. It's not like you're like.
I don't care.
Okay. Excuse me. I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
What?
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I will.
Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eye, it must be true love.
What the fuck? Huh? What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I like Pearl. I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship. I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Now we can talk to her.
Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great.
Why is she like doing like almost like the Spock thing? She's.
I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the Kurain technique.
Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. I study the lawyer technique. I study the litigation technique.
The liar.
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
Nope. None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Man did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So, what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this, I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks, a fine manner, but laughs in one, too. Blackie.
What if I gave her like a deep man voice? Not gonna do it, but
Just think about
just
it.
think about her and the man.
Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this?
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this magma?
I think it's Magnetama.
Magnetama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this magma with spiritual energy.
The Meg. Spiritual energy? Huh? That doesn't exist. Oh shit, it's glowing now.
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets.
Yeah.
I get so excited.
If it's alright with you, I'd like to accompany you for a little while. No.
She had to go get the cat. Try is coming.
The dog came in, the cat escaped, the cat had to go back, and so did the dog.
Yeah.
I can explain the magma's powers to you when you meet someone hiding a secret.
Okay.
Your mom.
Well, too bad we don't know anyone who has a secret.
Oh, the other chick, not her mom.
Minnie?
I forgot her name, so sure.
Well, let's look at the court record.
Yes.
Oh, she's 8.
So a child.
Do you mean this person? Minnie?
Sure.
Is that them?
I forgot her name.
Well, it's right there, so...
I can't read.
I'm
blind, Nevis. I can't even see.
But how have you been reading the words perfectly this entire time?
Nevis.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. I wasn't the one talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're sitting right next to me. That wasn't me. Someone else is in the room with you. Quick, get out.
Dance I need.
Way better.
Sorry.
The fuck is that voice? Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
No. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
Well, what? No. How old do you think I am?
50.
I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him. Oh.
What is that?
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
What?
This is the power of the magmata. Magatama. How do you say that word?
Magatama.
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 It doesn't make sense.
Magatama.
It doesn't make sense in my head. Too many A's.
Make America great again. Tama. Magatama.
I don't claim that
like
energy.
Maga, you know, Magatama.
I do not claim that energy.
But I'm just saying, that's how you would pronounce, like, Maga, you can make
I do not claim any of the energy you just put out.
I was just...
Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick.
You're right, Coco. This is meant to be a gaming channel. No need to get super political. Psychic locks, huh?
The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, if it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Unlock. Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about. But, I guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it'll hurt you.
Huh?
If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, gotta start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock thing a try. Take that! Just fucking yells it. Fucking throws the fucking thing at her face. Just. What the fuck? The victim. Minnie, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show her that the possibility exists for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Innie and Dr. Gray. What?
The newspaper?
Here's your proof.
Like, what is that?
Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearl did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. Should I take another look at the court record and think it through one more time?
What's the picture?
It's just a picture of a map.
You don't have anything on her.
Not that I know of.
The attorney's badge. Age is question marks.
I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Meditation room.
Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet.
Yes!
Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest.
Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids.
Hey, I know I'll show you something cool. How about this? It's a real, genuine pistol.
Hey kid, hold this fucking gun. Isn't it cool? Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing? Showing her something that dangerous?
I thought it was guinea pistol, like a guinea pig. I thought it was like a guinea pig, but guinea pistol, and I was so confused.
But at the end, you said the right word. It
Yeah,
was genuine.
yeah. I'm sorry.
What about Maya and the charges against her?
I don't think I'll win, pal. If you're talking about the proof, we've got a few pieces.
You've got proof?
Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow.
You must be talking about Lotta, actually. Speaking of Lotta.
I took some hot pics earlier.
Huh?
Remember, I took pictures at the murder scene inside.
Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured.
Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than my FA could have done it.
Quiet. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? The victim. About Dr. Gray.
The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I must have lost it.
He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big.
Looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have bought a copy by the office when he came back. About Maya's trial tomorrow.
I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2?
Yep, bad news and even worse news. So which one do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma.
I'm sorry, what?
Didn't we kill him? Oh.
Didn't we kill him? What?
We didn't kill anyone? I thought we killed someone. Didn't we kill
When
someone?
the fuck did Phoenix kill someone? What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma? He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a second. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and...
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Successor?
So his kid.
So, who is his successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid.
Oh.
Yeah. This kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since.
I'm sorry. Pause. 13? 13.
Don't be jealous.
Can you even...
Some
Are
people
you
just
even
don't.
allowed to take the bar at 13?
Hey, they don't need to know that you're 13. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I'm glad we're both
Don't
on the
be
same
jealous.
page. I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about.
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents.
Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. I get terrible flashbacks to that case.
You need to get over it.
Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and
Why are you giving it to him? Hey, is that news story? It's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit.
14 patients died, and it got the huge sink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you.
Alright, thanks.
Finally found it in his big Mary Poppins pockets. Mimi? How do you say that?
It'd be Mimi?
Mimi, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. And that sure does sound pretty familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't think that would be the red-haired chick upstairs, would you? That wouldn't be her with the lock on her heart and the secrets kept. No way it would be her, right?
No way!
No, that's way too obvious.
Way too obvious.
Way too obvious. Way too obvious.
It's Minnie Minnie. It's her sister. Minnie Minnie.
Exactly.
The victim. Minnie Minnie, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
It's gonna be like, how many times do I have to repeat myself? If you're so totally sure, then where's like your proof?
It may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
Try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between me and Dr. Gray.
On the clippings.
This one?
No, that's a whole newspaper.
Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victims' names.
Mimi Minnie?
Minnie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? This Minnie Minnie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you noticed she was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Fucking got his ass. Got her ass. And we get health back. Now, Victor, please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
She looks like a
biscuit.
my sister's name is Mimi Minnie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally whipped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So, is that why she fell asleep at the wheels? Say whipped instead of wiped.
Same word.
I'm sorry, what?
The same word.
It's not the same word.
They are the same word. They're spelled
Brits
exactly
literally
the
has
same.
an extra P.
And
This P is invisible. Go ahead, say it. Say the extra P is invisible. Say it. Say the extra P is invisible.
it's not invisible, Nurse. Okay? It's just squished in between the P and the E. It's really squished in there. They didn't make enough room for the extra P.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not invisible. You have to really look at it.
Did you fall asleep behind at the wheel?
That guy drove my sister so hard, so that's why the accident happened.
And here I thought it was because there was a woman driving. Ho 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 ho. Now. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah. I think that was the doctor's fault.
Just a fucking long pause of the call.
2.
Shut up! Get the fuck out of here with the extensively long pauses on the commas.
My sis was pushed by, everyone's expectations and, her duties and stuff.
Shut the fuck! I hate you. I hate you right now.
And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better be. So, are we done? I've, already told my story to, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
Get into her psyche.
Hmm.
The lock this time was pretty easy,
And you still fucked it up.
but
Ow! Ow, my ears! Ow! Ow!
you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. You can only push a person too far, Nevis. You only push them too far.
I'm not gonna talk, eh? What if I force you to talk with this? What do you think about this?
That's a pretty nice looking brooch. You should stop wearing that ugly old attorney's badge. You start wearing that, pal. That detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick?
Happy? About what? Shit talk me. Oh boy.
Mr. Nick,
What's wrong?
I have never left Corain Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know. Any secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face.
Gotcha, cowboy.
Oh god, I've been wrangled. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time!
What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time.
Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Can she be saved?
Baby, down. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Mia!
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Doesn't sound like you even know how to stand. It's not like you're about to fall and eat shit. Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. I need to go grab that fucking energy drink from the fridge. I'm going to be right back.
You need to go to bed.
You need to keep fucking reading.
You need to quit being so aggressive. I will scramble egg you in a minute.
Oh gosh.
Let the professional read. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client.
This Swirly Pox flavor really does taste like almost like a dollar store brand fucking lollipop.
So tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
Yeah.
If I told her anything about what had happened in the last 2 days, Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. Your pants got stuck in the chair.
Yeah, my pants it looped into my pocket somehow and caused my shorts to get stuck.
I see.
Yeah, that's what happened. I don't know what else you want
Mia,
from...
what am I supposed to do?
Oh, it's Coco reading hour.
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is...
Please, tell me please.
Okay, fuck me.
Believe in your conversations.
Convictions.
And fight for a competitive...
Complete
acquittal of your clients. Listen, I was reading perfectly fine and then you came in. Okay. It's you. You're the problem. You're the problem.
Not guilty? Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Why are you sniffing it aggressively?
It reminds me of something. I'm trying to figure out what it reminds me of.
It literally says Swirly Pop, like
no, it's like a fruit. There's a fruit.
Okay. Yes.
No, it's a poppin' cookin'. The little Japanese candies. That's what it smells like. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
It's cold.
Yeah. It was in the top of the fridge.
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Have you ever drinking an energy drink before?
No.
Why'd you drink that one?
I think it's a bad idea. I think something's gonna happen to me.
Well, I mean,
I'm transferring now.
I'm transferring. I'm evidence transferring. Oh God, we're going back to rise from the ashes. Ah! I shouldn't drink all of this.
Right.
You shouldn't drink all of it either.
I'm on cocaine all by myself. Imagine me on an energy drink.
Yeah, she said she dreamt and that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
But that's impossible. You've heard it from her. I'm sure when a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup?
Bum, bum, bum. It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
Evidence.
With what?
How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is?
The magic. It's just a sound, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Oh, it's the key.
Really?
Not the magic stone. A magic key. Come on, show me the key into this case.
The key? Huh? Oh yeah, show it to her. The key I hold.
Or is that not the actual key?
Maya?
Mia.
Maya?
Mia.
Mia?
Mia.
Maya?
Mia.
Mia?
Pronounce it right.
Okay, fine. Maya?
I knew you were gonna do it.
Mia, have you seen this key before?
The key.
The key.
It's literally the key to understanding everything that happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen right now. That key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything that you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That it is enough.
But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have...
Oh, I think we know.
I didn't know it at the time.
It's very clear who it is.
But this day is going to end with a turn for the surprising.
Gotcha. Oh, 3.
But, Mia. What?
What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops.
Cracker open.
Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. Or for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even more. Me. What in the world is going on? Debate continue.
Oh, good. We're done for the day.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yeah. That was a good.
Yeah,
That was
good stream.
That was
Good stream.
Good
Good
stream.
stream. Good 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 stream.
No. Time to go home. We gotta go make those tacos I wanted.
That you at least want to do the court date? Also, it's only 4. We barely started.
It's been 58 minutes, I think. 58 minutes.
That's not even.
It's not even an hour.
It's 2 hours.
Prosecutor Varney Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's his successor this time.
Why can't you just say kid? Successor?
Because they're built different.
Manfred von Karma was a real sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, like tasing us,
Yeah, he did do that.
killing people,
Yeah, he also did do
gaslighting a parrot.
that. He did do that too.
Oh, so he could win. Gas little parrot.
Anything for the W. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection.
Perfection!
He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts.
Until you came.
And now, his successor, I wonder what kind of person he'll turn out to be.
Imagine he's like a really nice person.
Could be.
It's no good. Mystic Maya! Oh. Pearly! You shut up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Oh, wow. Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
It's not a phase, Mom. Of course not. I ran. In my rebellious phase.
Coco, that village is 2 hours away. By train.
So that's like what, 4 hours away by feet?
Depends how fast the train's going. But it's probably... You know, you could just Google Maps someplace that says 2 hours by train and then just see how long it would take to walk there.
That's so complicated.
That's a lot of fucking running. Pearl's built different. I can't... Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh man. Even Phoenix pointed it out. I didn't think Phoenix would point it out, but I...
Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Fawn Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgy-I Worth. Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. It's complicated.
Rivals to friends to lovers.
I
Oh
sure
god.
Music. I remember him as tough. As though I'd seen him only yesterday.
No, you!
Every trial was scorchingly fierce. Battle until the very end. It was only back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life...
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
He broke my heart. I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back, 'cause he broke my heart.
Oh yeah, she was gone for the whole last thing.
Oh yeah.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please
We
proceed.
proceed to the courtroom.
The courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
I pictured a duck saying that. To the courtroom.
The bailiff's a duck. Just a bailiff duck with a little baton.
Nick. Pen.
10?
Die. Core. Get it? Nick, pen, die, core. Nickels, pennies, dimes, and quarters.
You didn't even say the full word. You just said part of the word.
Yeah, because Nick is half of nickels.
Yeah, I know.
And so I did half of all the others.
That die is not even half a dime because it's 4 letters. It'd be D.
Die.
D.
D-I.
D.
M-E.
It'd be D.
It would be die.
No, it'd be D.
How do you say the word dime? Dime. Die.
Yeah, but
Die.
the E makes it.
D-I.
But the E makes it make an I sound. So instead, it's D.
No.
Yeah.
I was just saying half of the word.
Yeah,
The proper pronunciation.
but if it's
of
just
the-
half the
of the
word, it wouldn't.
full-
It would just be di instead of
You know
die.
what? You
because
just
die
don't
would
get the
include
joke.
the
You
E.
just don't get
No,
the joke.
I'm just telling you
You
that
just don't
that
get.
it
You
would
just
only
simply
include
don't
the E.
get the joke.
If you
I'm not
included the
talking
E
about
because you need
no,
the E in
no.
order to say the I.
Nevis. The joke was that I only.
I understand the joke. I'm just telling you, you're not using proper grammar.
Nevis. The letters do not matter.
The letters mean
It was
everything.
of the full
Without
word.
the
It
letters
was
and
half
rules
the-
of grammar, we are nothing but savages! Savages!
We're fighting. We're boxing. Fight me, nerd. Fight me, nerd. You're only good at video games. You're not good at anything else. Sorry, that was personal. I'm so sorry.
Why are you so mean? What?
Shut up. You're crying too loud to the mic. Go like more over there and cry. Court is now in session for the trial of JFA. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Hey, look! Yes, I do.
Huh? Yeah,
She's cool.
she is pretty cool.
She looks like a robot from an anime. It's like an anime about like robot people. You know what I'm talking about? It's what are they? They like. Give me a second.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always say
Yes,
say
yes.
that at me?
She looks like she's from Voltron.
I fucking hate you. I fucking
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
God,
You can't.
God, I fucking hate you.
You can't tell me I'm wrong. I do. Mr. Phoenix, right?
She's German. You can give her like an accent if you want.
I don't want to do a German accent. You think I'm trying to get canceled out here?
Why would you get canceled for trying to do a German accent?
Germans are scary.
That's true, but still.
I don't want to stay on. I want to stay on the good side. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
We're not playing a game set in World War II, Coco. You're fine.
Stop.
Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska.
Yeah, Franziska.
Von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Voltron.
Shut the fuck. Shut. I hate you. I hate you so goddamn much.
in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. She has a whole whip.
Yeah. Yeah, she do. But revenge? What, is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ah!
I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you.
Make no mistake, I will defeat you.
Why is she allowed to have a weapon in a
Prepare to go down, Mr. Wright.
Mister? It's like a whole thing. She says people's full names.
Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, please, your opening statement.
Your opening statement, please.
You're right. Your opening statement, please. I'm so unprofessional. Oh god. How? I'll never make it in the industry at this rate.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate.
Few fate?
I was gonna say only few words.
Fair. I mean,
And that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes?
Foolish fool whose foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea.
She even does the arm grab thing.
That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You very easily make a solid case, that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plea justify self-defense to say you did kill someone.
How foolish.
She did a little bow.
If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall call the first witness.
He's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I can spare to play with you, Chris Redfield. You had to be there.
Witness, your name.
You had to be there.
Qualification. Yes, sir. My name is Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
You can say, Dick, it's an actual name.
Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map.
Ooh, we got visual aids.
You always bring.
I'm a visual learner, okay? I appreciate the art. I appreciate the craft, okay? Someone took the time to draw this.
Wow, circles, squares, and squiggles.
Someone worked very hard.
It's a stencil.
Listen, someone took graphic design in college, and this is the one semester they got to put it to good use, okay?
Whatever. They probably have the one that flicks out with the calculator. The channeling chamber has no...
What the fuck does that have to do with my comment on graphic design? What the fuck is that? The one that flicks out with the calculator?
Like the stencils.
Yeah, I had that ruler with like this, like, it was like a ruler, and then it had, you folded it open, it had stencils, and then it was also calculator, but it's also a ruler. Listen, that carried me all the way through pre-calculus.
I played with it like it was a gun.
It carried me through pre-calculus.
The channeling chamber has no window.
It only had addition, subtraction, multiplication.
And the door was locked shut.
Subtraction, addition, multiplication, division. I think percents too, maybe square roots, but that thing carried me all the way up to pre-calculus.
Square root what?
The fuck was that aggression for? Square root what, huh? The fuck you gonna square root? Look me in the eyes. Tell me what you're gonna square root. I'd like to see you try and square root something.
At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
Okay. What were they doing in there?
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit? It's quite the look of disbelief, Your Honor.
Anyways, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. Floor plans of the crime scene. So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
You just kind of just stared off into fucking space for a good minute on that one.
Stop wasting my time, then.
Oh, you're wasting my time. Cause of death.
Quah.
Not even like a prop, like a wukwa. That's the sound of a whip. Wukwa. Not a. Just a wukwa.
Wukwa.
Wukwa. We get the whip. Wukwa.
A fancy whip. Wukwa. Pourquoi?
Pourquoi?
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
Damn.
The shot was fired from point-blank range.
Mm.
But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest.
Goddamn.
The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
Mm.
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Okay.
So to speak.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
That's what you think. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point-blank range. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Cause of death. The cause of death is a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. Theo straight vibing on the bed. You pick an option. You do a thing. This is all you.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not. This is like a very
Four.
complex. Pourquoi? Anyway. Pourquoi? The shot was fired from point blank range.
I didn't know that.
Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
Generally between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how did you know he was shot at point blank?
Tis ticks, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of the foolish country.
Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there was definitively some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow. Never knew that. Live and learn, I guess.
Okay, so shoot from far away. Sorry.
It would still prove that you got shot anyway. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest.
I didn't know he didn't stab himself.
Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with?
He could have walked in the building with that. Oh. Wound. That's the word.
A stab wound in his chest.
He could have walked in with that.
He could have. He may have had a stab wound before he got in the. Before he even went to the mountains. Already stabbed in the chest. I should know. I did it.
I was gonna say it, and then you started saying it. A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
A fruit.
Mine. Phoenix.
It was me. A fruit knife?
A fruit knife.
Are there
A knife for cutting fruit.
knives specifically for fruit cutting?
Some people, yeah.
Looks like it belongs to Mr. Wright.
Face,
sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it.
Gas. All over it, huh? This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
See? Full name.
I will full name you in a minute.
The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
So... she didn't stab in the right spot.
Okay. How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. See? Didn't hit the right spot.
Shut up.
After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
Who doesn't stab to kill people? Who just randomly knifes you?
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Where did the pistol come from?
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yup, sure as can be, kid. One look at the wounds and you'd come to see the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open your big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Grr, what a pain. Nothing sounds out of place so far. I should try to learn more about the murder weapons for now.
Did we press this thing already?
Probably not. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe? Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim? Now why would he have...
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims, the defendant Maya Faye's were also on the grip, sir.
Oh my.
Could have been planted.
She
was framed.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
We know who the real murderer is.
I walked right into her hands there. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. Just got my fingies. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, I solved the Rubik's Cube, by the way. You son of a bitch.
I brought the two murder weapons. With me today.
Hey, we're good. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Mommy's home.
Pistol! It's a murder weapon.
We should probably
Two two shots are fired.
help Mommy
Bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints.
with the...
Okay, fine.
You can stay here and read.
Okay.
I can do it by myself.
Okay. Knife! Murder weapon. A small fruit knife. Belongs to the Fays. Bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And the murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? Is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose? See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense because now would be the time to do so? This is your final chance. That's a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Oh no, a very important decision. And Coco's nowhere to be found. Dio, what do you think we should do? Talk to me, Dio. Dio, you're not talking to me. Dio, you seem distracted by something. What are you staring at? Dio. Dio, you're not talking to me. Dio, there's an important decision that we need to make. And you're not doing that. Dio, buddy. Dio. Dio walked away. Coco, we have a huge decision to make. Either we plead justified self-defense, or we plead not guilty.
What do you mean?
Well, one is our classic not guilty. Another one is justified self-defense, meaning that we say that yes, Maya did kill someone, but she
didn't. We know who the real murderer is, Dennis.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's obvious. Right?
Who?
Eeny meeny.
Nani?
She has motive.
Did Mom come home?
Yep.
Yeah!
So you want to keep the non-guilty plea?
Sure.
If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled as a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. I have food now.
I wish I had food.
Youch!
I'll go cook some steak. That's what I want. You.
Just...
I want steakums. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by...
What?
Ick. Yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Oh.
That smells really good, actually, and I hate it. I hate that it smells good. It's reminding me of Dip Dips.
Hmm?
It smells like Dip Dips.
Yes?
Yeah. No. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. It's the cuff. It's the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Wow, you took that hot dog down fast.
I eat fast. I don't know what people want from me.
Slow down. Savor it a bit. Just let it sit. Enjoy the flavors.
I like how I'm trying to eat and yet you refuse to hit the next button.
As you can see, it's covered in blood. I'm reading all your lines for you. The least you can do is click a button.
My hands are literally full with fucking... Okay. Food.
Chili fries.
And chili dogs,
You
yeah.
have to hold the thing. The defendant...
Am I not allowed to hold the thing?
It's in a
You can literally hit the button.
Box.
You literally just have.
It's in
You
a
are
bo-
refusing to hit
it's
the
in a
button out of
box.
principle for no reason.
It's in a box. You don't have to hold the box.
Just let me hit. Just let me eat in peace.
Oh, you get to eat in peace?
Well,
You
I'm
get
not
to
the
eat
one
in
who
peace?
needs to run away and hide in the room when I eat. I just want to. Is this so bad?
Some of us have eating problems, Nevis.
Eating problems. Just. The problem is I need to eat while watching my favorite shows. And meanwhile, like anyone who actually suffers eating disorders, just like this bitch. Coco, this is a new line.
The defendant attacked a kid and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir.
Oof.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Maya's clothes led to the court record.
Yep. There's blood splatter on it.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's Fey. Fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood spatters on her clothes. Could this be a situation getting any worse? Could this situation get any worse? 2 question marks? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Everyone gives me a nickname. I'm not used to this. Incriminating evidence.
Sorry about that. There's even more incriminating evidence.
Yeah, we got the gun. We got that. We got Maya's clothes.
Just the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. I didn't know what she was wearing.
Maya's costume?
Yep, she was wearing this when she was arrested. Got any,
Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too.
got any evidence of that?
She's not allowed to wear anything else?
Everyone wears the same outfit every day.
That is true. Everyone doesn't wear the same fucking pair of clothes. There's blood on the costume.
Wait, is that your badge?
Yeah.
That's so tiny. I thought it was bigger.
It's not about the size of the badge. It's how you use it.
I thought it was like in your pocket.
Oh.
It's like it's tinier than a penny. Tinier than a dime.
Okay, can we stop focusing on my badge, please?
Okay. The lab results showed that it is the victim's blood.
That's not Gumshoe's voice.
Blood.
So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So are there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. Too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Garma is perfectly correct.
Alright, now even the judge is on her side. 5 more chew here. What should I do?
Press further. Why is Miss Von Garma suddenly putting up a resistance?
There must be a reason to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that.
Because there's a bullet hole in.
There must be something about this costume.
There's a bullet hole in the sleeve. How did she shoot herself
I just have to look harder.
without bleeding?
Mr. Wright? Mr. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Quite literally, there's a hole in it.
Now it looks like my time is up. So about the costume.
There's one little thing.
Did yours have onions on it?
No. Oh. Now I feel bad.
Why?
Because I think Mom asked for onions on one and not on the other or something. And I ate them with onions. Which means if Tookie doesn't want it, that means he might not eat it or something.
But Suki likes onions.
I think you do.
Puts onions on everything.
Oh, cool.
Puts onions on his burgers, in his steak. Puts onions in his tacos.
Do you have a problem with onions on the chili fries?
No, there is no onions. That's the problem.
Okay.
Oh.
See, I was worried that you might have had a problem with onions on the chili fries.
He loves his onions. He's a big onion boy.
Like an ogre, many layers. Your Honor! Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What?
What are you talking about, pal? Where's the problem that you were talking about?
Come this far, there's no turning back now. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. What?
The thing fell off.
Oh, it's okay.
You don't want to fly in your drink.
It's protein. Anyway, I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve. There's a tiny hole here.
Yes, there is.
Hey, a hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Mmm.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder?
Mmm.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole. Order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Let's close away. It's time to crime. Press the check button for more details.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, it gives a mistake on the part of the police. The prosecution von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. You do not find more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gonshu, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? My hands are still full.
Full. You have to hold the paper?
I don't want food to spill on me yet.
There's a table in front of you. You can find I'm just mad that I don't have food to eat. That's it. That's it.
This is why I'm so violent.
We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this and the circumstances around this murder, changed drastically.
Ugh, we're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove the victim did fight back. That farm karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradict somehow, and then I'll have her. Sorry, Belle, but thirsty for more incriminating evidence.
Do we have any proof that there was a fight?
Do we have proof there was a fight?
Who owns the gun?
Well, if Maya was standing here, victim was standing here, she shot this way. How did bullet hole get behind her on the thingy?
Also, who owns the gun?
I don't know. Oh, the guy did.
She has a bullet hole in her suit.
Oh. You're doing a whole lot of yelling at me. I don't know.
I'm just sitting here! I'm letting you put the pieces together. I'm just giving you a few hints. I don't know exactly what evidence to present, but... Could be your costume. Could be the gun. Which one do you want to try?
The gun sounds more reasonable. Present?
It's up to you. Nope. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection denied. Please try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Whoops, that didn't go so well.
Should we save?
We got this.
Yeah.
You want to try this one?
Yep.
Music stopped. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You know
Stop.
what I'm
I
saying?
don't like that you said that so happily, actually. That's a little...
You know what
We'll talk about this later.
Well, will we?
You're making it weird, Gumshoe. You're making it weird, Gum. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back?
Yeah, it did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked
You
supposed to mean? Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
You said it right.
This sentence is just kind of wrong, isn't it? I feel like it is. You police overlooked?
You police overlooked. I mean, police is multiple. Right?
You police overlooked.
Well, yeah. I think it's correct because police is multiple, not just a single person, but multiple people.
Okay, it just feels wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little silly feeling.
You got a weird mouth feel to it. You got a weird...
Yeah. What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is that what it means to not fight back?
Bow, bow, bow. Ah, you're right.
The music, the headphones. Put the headphones back. The
Fan was listening to it. He's our biggest fan.
You. Anyway, care to read this?
Ah, you're right.
It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. What's with the "are you finished yet" laugh?
I ain't finished yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm in your head. I'm also in Voltron.
I'm in your head, I'm in your walls.
I'm in your socks. In between your toes.
In between my toes. Miss Von Karma.
It seems that Maya Fey was shot by the victim.
Shut up.
Shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Not you.
Why, that's right. Ow!
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. We proved that Maya got shot at because there was a third person in the room that you don't even know about.
See, Coco, that's what it means to believe in your clients. That they're innocent.
It's eeny meeny.
Huh?
It's eeny meeny.
No! Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to
Substantiate.
I had it. Substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Justification, self-defense. Oh, how so?
Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Ah, you mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Why is she allowed to have a whip?
Technically, you can't kill someone with a whip.
You could
Unless you...
You could kill a lot of people with a lot. You could kill people with a punch. I'm pretty sure you could kill someone with a whip.
As long as she doesn't tie it around anybody's neck.
Not even just hanging around. I mean, like, you could really, like, wail on someone with a whip. And kill them.
I think you're just afraid of powerful women. And that's just that. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were so close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Pretty straightforward. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim still has her strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. And the victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Brendan then picked up the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it.
she got it. Nothing. I'm just putting things together in my head. For later on in the case. When we gotta convict the real killer.
What?
Eeny meeny
Yeah.
snuck in, hid behind the thing.
This thing?
Yep. Because remember, Phoenix was like, I hope no one's hiding behind there. So while they were channeling her, she came out, tried to get revenge for her sister, and kill him. And then framed it all on Maya.
Big rude.
Big rude. Anyways, for anything about the current situation we're at, I'm completely lost. We're kind of getting on our tail here.
Well, do you remember where they were sitting in the room?
Maya was in the front. He was in the back. Go crazy.
Where's the front? Where's the back? You're saying Maya was over here?
No, the front.
Over here?
Yeah, the front.
And then he was in the over here?
Yeah, the back. Right? Because we found the body. And she has to be up with like the mirror and like the summoning stuff. So it makes sense she was in the front.
Well, you can always press all the statements if you want. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And in body strength, it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mentioned it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such a flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix, right? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Quran channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse build, the defendant could not have easily been a match for the doctor. Could have easily been a match.
Not couldn't have. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the current channeling technique?
Like I said before, I am perfect.
Hey, she can read my mind. What are you talking about? I don't quite get it. Oh, never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. The judge is like, what the fuck is the channeling technique? Guys, intense stare down. I'm gonna just take your word for it. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But you think about the blood loss, he was probably pretty hurt. Hurt pretty bad.
If you're wondering why she took so long to read that sentence, it's because she was trying to balance a water bottle on my head. How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterwards I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. You wouldn't get it. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ack! Sorry. Why do you always take my axe?
Because maybe I want to act.
You act when you get hit. And the judge gets hit. You have two ackable people. Wakwa.
While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun.
How are you so sure? Were you there, Gumshoe?
Where in the world did the pistol come from?
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day.
But a handgun?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
Oh. Okay. Okay. My eyes are really itchy.
So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Why the fuck are you holding a water bottle to my face like it's a microphone?
Speaking of Mike Nevis,
Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt.
the defendant then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. Absolutely slaughtered this man. Severed his head from his body.
It was one shot. It wasn't even that strong enough a gun to just pull that off.
Ripped out his voice box.
That's not at all what happened. We have the,
Ripped out his spleen.
That is also not true.
Ripped out his intestines and ate them like gummy worms.
Excuse me, what?
Don't ask me what I do in my spare time.
I'm sorry, what?
Listen. Maya trusts me more with certain facts than you. Okay? You wouldn't get it. She told Pearl everything.
Maya's never fired a gun before in her life.
The victim had already taken off the safety. With safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger.
Even me? I wonder.
Shot plenty of guns before. Now, do you understand? A Von Karma's logic is perfect.
His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Of course, the victim is allowed to be straight to fight back. They were fighting, the victim took out his gun, took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. He took the victim's gun and ended it. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
You wouldn't miss when you're too close.
While the two fight, the victim got his gun. Of course, the victim used the last straight to fight back, during the channeling would have been a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Stabbed in the chest and shot at one. While the two were fighting, the victim took out the gun, took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. I gotta go use the restroom real fast. So. I've returned. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Okay. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chest stab in the chest. There's quite a difference in height between them. The body strength seems very unlikely. You didn't get away with such flimsy reasoning? I fear it was channeling. When using the technique, they could have the nurse's build, thus being able to stab. You even looked at the channeling technique. God damn it. Like I said, I'm perfect. What are you guys talking about? Intense stare down. Okay. Never mind. So we strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. And then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. could be... What's something that would be weird about the crime scene? Small fruit knife belongs to the face, bears the fingerprints. Right at the time. Like she gets shot at, it misses.
She got shot. She would have bled.
Well, it's in like the very extra long arm sleeve, so it wouldn't actually hit. Gray's autopsy report: stabbed in the chest and shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. What plans? I just wanted to see what the room actually looked like, if I can find the proper point. Me waiting for you to read a line, or I think you walked away or something. Yep. Victim and defendant. But at the end of the day, yeah, victim was over here, killer was over here. Well, where Maya and them were sitting. And then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Yep. And what were you fighting when the shot was fired? Going hurt? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used his last strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. And ended it. Not sure if it's right, but I want to pick the screen. Because that's the only thing that kind of, I guess, stands out. Like, I feel like we gotta use this somewhere. What do you think? Coco?
I'm lost, man. I'm lost. I'm not really here right now. I'm on another planet. Go for it.
Okay, if I get around, I get around. Yep, that was one.
But hey, Now we know.
Yeah.
Which is more powerful than
Victim
not
took a shot,
knowing.
but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant that picked up on the opening took the victim's gun and ended it.
That's what God said. Or was it Dora?
Or is it Dora? What?
I said, knowing is more powerful than not knowing. That's what God said. Or did Dora?
Knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe.
There we go. Boop.
Why the fuck? I'm more shocked that you thought it was Dora.
I knew it was somebody. Who's G.I. Joe? Is that like Indiana Jones?
It's an old TV show. It's a really old. Came out in the 80s. Mom and Dad watch it. Most has nothing to do with anything.
Is it that the key was on the outside when it should have been on the inside?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with any of this right now.
Guys, I don't know. I'm just trying.
I believe you. To a fight, and the victim took out. The victim took a shot, but because it was too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. I got it right. I got it right.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what I did right.
I heard the music stop from the fan.
Yeah.
Why is that right, though? Read.
I kind of want to... Fuck, I can't restart. Fuck!
Why?
Because I want to figure it out. I want to figure out why it's the suit without them explaining it to me. And then I also just hit the button like twice, like a dumbass.
Well, it's...
Even if I redid it, I would have to skip through a lot of bullshit.
Do it.
Okay.
Just to put your mind at ease. You know? What the
Oh, wow.
That could be
I don't even... I went back to I clicked on the wrong one. It said trial... I think it did say trial 2. I didn't... Just called the police right away. Is it this? Can I... Thank you. I don't care. Oh no, it's lost train of... Oh, see, I got super easily mixed up on that. Okay. I think I know what it is.
What is it, Nevis? What makes you think that it is the reason?
What do you... It has something to do with the gun. And if the gun was fired at close range, it would affect the clothing in a specific way.
Burns?
Gunfire burns.
God dang it.
Yeah.
It's so obvious!
Now that we say it out loud, huh? Now that we know what the answer is, we can work backwards.
So annoying.
But we figured it out before they even said it, you know? Gunfire burns on the gun. On the outfit. I'm just glad I put it together before they explained it. I'm more mad that I have to skip through all this. I should have saved. I should have saved when you told me to save. This is my fault.
Yeah.
I just don't want to come off as save scummy. But now it's even worse because then I can say do everything right and then it's like 0 fuck ups versus the 1 fuck up.
Oh, I loved these ones because they have the multiplication table in the back. Whenever I was doing math, I just doop.
And then you also got
Conversion table?
yeah,
That does not sound good.
conversion tables.
Length, capacity, and weight. Grammar rules. Nouns, verbs. Verbs are an action. Adjectives describe a noun, pronoun. Adverbs describe a
Learn about that.
Wow, I'm learning a lot here.
I'm glad you enjoy learning Coco.
I do. I did math equations the other day. Just because I was bored. It sounded fun. Oh, punctuation. Comma is used to group words and phrases that belong together. It is also used to denote a slight pause, as with items in the series and interjections.
And there we go. So, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to play catch up real fast. Plead not guilty because we believe in Maya. And we also made a stupid mistake. But hey! Ouchies.
I've already put like a little thing in here. But like you could only use this once.
What, the schedule thing?
Yeah, like what is this for?
I don't know. Maybe if you go through these books a lot, you might need the simple schedule. Incriminating evidence.
Whose writing is this?
It's my dog shit writing. Thank you for pointing it out.
It's just so tiny and everything is so close together.
Yeah. Big talk. I'm gonna get told to stop. Important. Ask about it more importantly. There's one little thing. There we go. Hit him with the take that. Watch everyone continue bicker back and forth. Without doubt, no fighting back. Present this newfound evidence. You're a big fat liar, a big fat poopy faced liar that does nothing but lie for fun. How dare you lie? Dear God, that doesn't help me out.
I didn't know how to spell our last name until like 4th and 5th grade. Like,
At least you learned.
so that's a very long time to not know how to spell your own last name.
Probably, yeah, but again, at least you learned it.
Respect it. Respect the hustle. These are D&D maps.
Just a couple of rough ideas I had. Save. Okay. So again, it's because of the lack of gunfire.
Burns.
I believe. Now we're gonna hear them say it and see if we were right. The missing tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecutor's undoing.
Okay.
Eh.
What do you mean?
This little hole has actually create a huge hole in your testimony. You explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? I feel good. I feel good about that.
Gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh!
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Yeah. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Da Vinci. Where are you? You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
Yes!
With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Oh, wow. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that were even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. But
Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that would satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
It's a lot of
Let's be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think.
It doesn't make sense. Hello, you two.
There's a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor.
A flaw?
Ouch.
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow.
It's gonna be the bullet hole in the screen, right?
And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. Must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
not going to be the screen in the back?
I'm not sure. Another thing I do know right now is that we're trying to prove that Maya didn't, like, push herself away from the victim after he was stabbed.
How were we supposed to prove that?
I don't know. Maybe it could be the screen?
Did you save?
I did, but I mean, there should be a fair amount of talking.
Do the screen. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Want to give it a shot? This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Ah!
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who, where, what?
Mr. Roy, explain yourself, please. Is you really that clueless? The bullet went through the defense sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at the diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit the folding screen. It hit the location about 8 inches off the ground. The time the defendant was in this area.
Be up in the front. She was channeling. Wouldn't she be in the front?
You mean right here?
Yeah.
Somewhere around here. Hmm? Uh-oh. His face seemed like he just smelled some serious bad breath. Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I go freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Of course. Whoops. It's done, it's done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at this time. Scene of the crime. The defendant was in this area.
What would she be down to the side for, though? Click where you think, because I have no clue.
Well, if we're trying to tie it somewhere on this bullet hole, it would have to match the bullet. Somewhere on this bullet hole.
Okay, so click somewhere down there.
Down here?
By the thing.
Down here?
Yeah, sure.
Nope. Need to tie this in. Somewhere. Any ideas?
No.
tiny hole right here. In theory, Maya would have to be somewhere around this hole. I understand none of these spots really work. So where else could Maya be? I would fit with this hole in the screen. Well, Phoenix did mention that someone could hide behind the screen. So who's to say? What?
It's a cat scratching post in the shape of a mushroom. Neat. Mom was like, "Tia needs this." I said yes. All caps. 2 S's. I have no clue to this.
Well, again, we have to tie it to this bullet hole. So at some point, the bullet hole needs to go through the folding screen. So, if we assume that these... So, it's not... None of these angles work. None of these angles are working. So where else could she be that would line up with this bullet hole?
Front of it?
Right in front of it?
Why are you asking me?
Because I want to see if you could try to guess where it is.
I can't. I give up. No thoughts. Head empty.
Think about the entirety of the room. You're not even looking at the room layout.
It's the same squares, circles, and squiggles.
Yeah, but we gotta make it so that this bullet all lines up with the costume and stuff. So you're standing here, near the folding screen.
I just clicked on the bullet thing.
Yeah.
No reasoning behind that. Wait a second.
Oh, come on. Put some emotion into it.
Wait a second. You know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that?
Oh, she's getting mad.
Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sorts around the bullet hole of this costume.
Yeah. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You.
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Sure.
It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen.
Exactly. If my FA was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and improving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oof.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the bat. Blast radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why my papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective? How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is this all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by... What? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee.
Goatee.
She's from Germany. She says goatee.
Okay.
Oh, I rest assured your punishment will come later. But punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all of I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we convene, we will hear from the next witness. Woo! To be continued. Again! Save. Phew, that was a close one.
I know you're giving it all you... It's your all to defend me.
Oh my god.
I'm in another world, brother. But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there.
But I was wonderful up there. Fucking...
Well, you listen carefully, make theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Tricked?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart.
I guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised to save me. If you lose me and my sis ghosts, will come after you and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Maya?
We both did it.
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly?
Why did you do that?
My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's also dead.
I'm touching your toes. Rubbing it all within your toes.
Oh, thank you. See, he loves me.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow!
There's more court. I don't want to hear it, old man.
Oh, God.
After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. She's not even a real photographer. She's just a person with a camera.
She literally gets paid to take pictures.
Does she?
Yes.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful ombre. From yellow, orange to red. Now it's ugly again. Witness your name and occupation, if you please.
Hi, Phoenix. How you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yes, you did, Lana.
Yowza!
Yowza. Why are you taking my lines?
Name and occupation.
Name and occupation. I'll fight you. I declare what incarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
It's fine. That ain't fine, that's a whip. Hey. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and my job yet. My name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
No. Let's all be one big happy family, okay? And this is account.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then we heard a bang. We heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke that door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was a deadly victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Wrecking course.
Excuse me?
Wrecking course is short for, yeah, wrecking. Of course I did. Yeah. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room. On this photo.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Witness's account.
So now she's behind him.
Only the doc and the defendant were in the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, then bang, we heard this gunshot. manslaughter broke down the door and we rushed in that room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony.
Brace.
Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into that room.
I was murdered.
Lotta, at a time like this,
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyways, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
when you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct?
Well, you see,
Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
yeah, sorry.
Good. This ship seems back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Witness, think back to when those two entered the chamber. You know what kind of chamber it is. Everybody knows what kind of chamber it is.
You didn't say the word. You skipped it.
Everybody knows what kind of chamber it is.
You skipped the word.
And people can read on their own. And if they can't, we've said that chamber's name, full government title, several times.
So I'm saying it one more time.
When they entered,
How dare you?
click. One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
that's
it
right.
was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one again. Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. But that old witch chased us out the room, so
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about
Yeah, the folding screen.
behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Right given,
Huh? Or what in the...
right given, you know. You reckon that's a given? I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anybody was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Well, given, I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as given, I would... Ah!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Her story adds up. What's worse, I was there at the scene of the crime with her. The story's exactly how I would have told it too. Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard a gunshot. The stiller then broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Under the flooring? No, under the flooring. Did you check there?
I know ignoramus to make
Ignoramus.
it out here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Know what you're talking about, me? Under the flooring? Come on, even a bug wouldn't crawl under there. So disappointed, but there was no secret passageway under the floor.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit far-fetched, huh? Now your story adds up. Only Doc and the defendant went to that channeling chamber. We went outside. Slaughter broke down the door and we rushed in. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Problem is, we don't have anything that could prove that someone else was in that room.
Yerp.
Not even Lada's photo helps. Is he in the Yamcha pose? So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. They're just fine, rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. What did you see once you broke in? Was it really only those two that went in?
Are you blabbing on about you were there too, were you not?
Uh,
Why don't you answer that question for yourself? Was it really just them two?
yes, Dr. Graham and I were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyways, folks, only the two of them went into the chamber. Chamber. But you knew that from the beginning, didn't you? Witness continue.
Outside the door, and then we heard a bang. Was it really a gunshot?
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Shallow something. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Wright? Was it really a gunshot,
Mr. Phoenix, right?
Mr. Wright?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot for a long time ago, so I know, and I tell ya what was a gunshot I heard. I didn't even understand half that sentence.
Just as I thought. There was nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. They rhyme.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What do I do? If I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? Look as if you had something to say. Make one more move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I could present that would prove this It's not Maya in the photo.
For profiles? Can you go to profiles? Go to mine. I guess I'll find it. Something we could present that I'm just missing.
Do you think we can present evidence?
You bought it? You bought the mushroom? Brenda!
Cut. Cut. Don't. We don't. We don't ask hard questions.
With the discount?
Yes. It was 48. Yes, he said 40. I was like,
Yeah, do you think there's evidence we can present?
No, never.
They both wanted to know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to eat your dinner, sir?
I miss you bringing that in.
It was very hard, especially when I dropped off the cat. Especially when you come to help you.
Mood?
We were busy.
Did it. Come on, ready to eat your dinner?
Do we have any?
Well, we have useless clippings. We have that hole that we can't see. We have a key that means nothing. We have the gun that has his prints and stuff on it. We have the knife, but the knife's not even present anywhere in this photo. We got her clothes. Then here's a look at the photo without anything messing with it.
I don't have anything.
Okay. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor.
It's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Thank you.
You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to the court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having
Established.
the defendant's guilt for their question.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Mia.
Pause.
I need you to sit on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, what's up? What, you didn't think Pearl could channel too? Why not?
She's not even.
What?
Not even a. She's not. She.
When people channel, they take on the form of the person that channel.
I thought she wasn't even like a medium.
No, she is. She's like way stronger than Maya.
What?
They literally established that she's stronger than Maya.
I don't know their fancy words.
Her Morgan Fay was talking about how great she was, good enough to be a master even.
Okay. I just thought that was because she was jealous of like the face.
Well, yes, but also. Anyway. Are you gonna read the fucking sentence?
I was busy. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But pearls.
Her clothes are a bit small.
Booba.
Anyway, but are you waiting for Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in that chamber.
You didn't say.
You get over it. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
I was murdered! I was murdered!
What?
I was murdered by that man! Remember, I told you this?
What, at a time like this?
I'll take pictures whenever I want to. You can't tell me what to do. I'm an independent woman who don't need no man. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Yeah?
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Nani?
She has two pictures.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Oh,
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, oh, sorry, that was your Go ahead. It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Yvonne Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right. I'll allow it. Miss, hurry up and give another testimony. It hurts. Why? Why did we let her have a whip in court?
Well, hey,
It doesn't make any sense. Why didn't the bailiffs take the whip from her?
You allowed it.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
I don't want her to have the whip.
You allowed her to have the whip.
I don't want her to have the whip.
Listen, Judge, you just got a nay-nay. Well, hey, what am I supposed to talk about?
Not that terrible fucking joke she just said. Whip and Nene? Is she fucking serious right now?
It makes sense.
Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the
You
channeling
know that
chamber?
guy went to prison for killing his cousin? Okay, you got it.
Watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Just making the stabbing motion.
See? You got through to the judge somehow. Right?
I hate you. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. When is the count part 2?
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But that, I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Was it her camera she pointed to take the shot?
Or did she pick up the gun off the floor?
It was Lada.
Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. Should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you want. You'll taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Witness account part 2. I focused on was Maya. I was kind of scared of dead bodies, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. I still made sure my camera at Maya and take a shot. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist on being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gotta get the dirt on the stars in the tabloid and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers.
Phoenix Wright. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice tag teaming in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1.
Hot stereo beats for you, so listen goes. Oh. Such a great song. Gym Class Heroes. Featuring Adam Levine from Maroon 5. Great song. You know the song? You know the song I'm talking about?
What do you want to do?
Oh! I was just talking. Trying to have a
Two, right?
casual conversation. What? We can't have a casual conversation?
Not when Maya's life's on the line.
Listen, honestly.
Maybe when it's some random Joe Schmo I don't care about, but not Maya.
Okay. Is it because you two are, you know, what Pearl said?
You still haven't read the line.
I don't like the way you're grabbing my wrists, or
You still haven't read the line
you're
yet.
holding me hostage.
You still haven't read the
You're
line.
holding me hostage.
You still haven't read the line yet.
You're holding me hostage.
And you'll be let go once you read the line.
Crying emoji. Woo. What?
I see what you're pointing at. I just hate you. Just say the fucking word.
I read it.
Say the word.
Crying emoji. Whoa. What?
I'm gonna snap your wrist like a fucking twig if you don't say
You
it
can't
right.
tell me I'm wrong, though. That's the crying emoji.
I hate you.
That's the crying
I
emoji.
hate you. I hate you.
Tell
I
me
hate
anything
you.
different.
This is pain.
Tell me I'm wrong about the
Just-
crying
just
emoji,
read
the girl
word.
being from Voltron, alright?
Please just read the word. Please just say the word properly. That's all I want from you. Just say the word properly.
T-T-W-O. What?
T-Row? T-Row. T-T-Row.
T-2. What?
Two shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. It's hard. Where's the other picture you've been withholding?
With hiding. No. 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 You. V. Got it all wrong. It's not me.
Man, look at all those exclamation points. If you're at least gonna read things based off punctuation, at least you could do is do it right.
No, no, no. You've got it all wrong. It's not me.
Exclamation point doesn't mean loud, it means... Okay.
She's yelling. I did it.
That's clearly crying emoji.
Obviously. But last time I checked, I wasn't allowed to say that. So, mean anything bad, I know I can be a little mean, and I'm not evil.
Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious that prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it?
What? The... Von Karma! Miss Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence? Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father.
Confront Franziska.
Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yeah,
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
Can't we also hide evidence from the court and then revealed it later on or something?
Well, we were doing it because they followed the 2 rules of evidence law, silly. We were just being a good Samaritan.
I was just hiding it because I didn't want Maya to get got. I didn't even know why we
With
were
the
hiding.
bio with Emma.
It was Emma.
No way.
Why do we always have girl sidekicks?
It's a game made for dudes. Anyway. Like, I don't know what else you want from me.
Wide-eyed emoji. Onyx. Are you a lawyer or a school child?
I hate you. I hate, just say
Okay.
say-
P-P. Honix.
Say the goddamn word right now. I swear to God.
Big-eyed. Looking to the side. Emoji. Honix. Are you a lawyer or a school child?
Say the line. Say the line right. Say it. Say the line. Say the line.
This is your line.
Say the line. Thank you. You got the act part right for me. I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Oh, boom, not her face. Those are different faces.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture of the witness that took day of the crime.
Let's just start from the beginning.
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-centered, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is that the person in this picture, this is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya?
Insist.
Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, it's her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that we can draw on then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it.
Maya, we did it. I mean, Mia, we did it.
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling.
Because she knows. I think you had a better. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
Oh, wow.
She did a picture of us. Talking to. This was the pitch was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But, is that a totally different person? Ow.
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Why does she have to know things?
Fuck her for knowing things, am I right? It's unbelievable that she can...
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's called. As you can see, the 8-year-old girl turned into a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Say it right.
Yeah.
I'm doing it!
That's my leg.
Woo! I love violence. Taking pictures.
Oh my goodness. Man, I love violence. Clip that, clip that.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
I don't have even a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, but I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? I give up here, the trial will end, but if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in the picture is not Maya? Please stop staring at your thumb and pick an option.
We can prove it.
Your Honor? Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture? Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Contradiction?
So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep.
What evidence do we have?
Check the evidence.
Oh, we can't.
Oh no.
But what evidence do we have? Just list off the things we have in evidence.
We have the newspaper clippings of malpractice.
Means nothing right now.
We have the magical stone.
Means nothing right now.
We have the 2 pictures.
Well, we're looking at one. The other one doesn't really give us anything.
Mm-hmm. We have her bloody clothes.
Yes.
There's no bullet hole in her sleeve.
Over here?
Mm-hmm. I want to... Right?
Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd! Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there. Ah!
There's a bullet hole in the sleeves of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should have been in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Von Karma's face.
Right, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Tisk, jumping to the gun again, I see.
Jumping the gun again. Jumping to the gun, jumping the gun.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
One's an actual saying, the other one's you being gobbledygooked.
You're gobbledygooked. Don't you ever call me gobbledygooked again. Who do you think you are to call me gobbledygooked? Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? What incompetent fools?
Those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I couldn't have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew that everything, knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. It must assign a penalty. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detectives gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary.
See, this time the G is silent.
Gosh, the G is silent.
Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it appeared that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. It's your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got at this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this. Mia. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for this contradiction.
She's faithful, the shooter's someone else.
Is that the one you want?
Yep.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order! 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 Order is not restored. I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah!
Why me?
The
The defense argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess. I failed to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness. Whipping! Is there any way to ask me out for a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered that room. Well, you know, if you are lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, Sace, you looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if this picture's not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? I was thinking about other things. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix, right?
I can't believe that even Mia.
You know the difference. Say it right.
Fine. Maya's calling me by my full name. Mia's calling me by my full name.
I'm gonna shove a snake and a lizard in your ear.
Oh, my ears. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like
Double
this?
trouble. Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix?
Did you
Right?
say fucking double trouble?
Yep. Or do you think you've had enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix.
So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Alright, let's see what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the Chen in the room is...
Do you know which one it is?
How would a third person have entered it? A third person had entered it.
The key would have been outside.
Think what happened before we forced our way.
It would have been a key.
Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. This key?
Yeah.
Please take a good look at this. Okay.
I've already seen it.
Thank you. What is the purpose of this item? Did you see, Your Honor?
I don't think you actually see what you are doing.
I think it's the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Ouch, that's done. Hey, that's all wrong. Let's start over and try to think about this in a different manner. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could disprove either one. Mr. Wright, let's see what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chamber is...
I'm not sure now. I don't know.
Do we know who had that key?
Mm-hmm.
Who had the key?
From
No, who had the key before that?
Maya. Quote unquote Maya.
Always pick something I can't explain yet.
If we were standing there, we would have seen Maya walk out, right?
Probably.
So is it something I can't explain yet?
I'm sorry, but I simply can't.
You see, the reason is quite simple. Because there is no explanation. That's why.
As I thought, another big waste of this court's time.
Phoenix, you can't just give up like that.
But... Mia...
Rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect.
Alright, Phoenix, calm down. Let's try this one more time. Okay, what if before someone... the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? To prove either one of those conditions were true. Try to see what you come up with. So what would you like to try now?
Well, Mad left the room, I guess.
Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Oh, music stopped.
Sorry, do you remember this key?
Oh, well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
I think I asked to, had the key before.
the defendant herself lock the door? Yep, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. So how did she leave but lock the door behind her? That key's the only one of its kind after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yes. Looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah, well, I'm there the key. So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. That little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No, no, no! No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma?
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Wow, that was you. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least you have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened to that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Aw, I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, fellas, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. To be continued. I think now's a good time to stop for today. With one court day down behind us. What do you say?
Sure.
Cool. Oh. Type the bye-bye message and I can get on out of here.
Give me a second.
Okay, I gave you a second.
Give me one more.
Okay. Bye-bye. There it is. Click. And click.